Okay, this is Nancy Turner, internal verifier candidate, giving some feedback on an observation that I've just seen done by Sue Tilleray, assessor candidate, with her ITQ candidate being Claudette Durham. Okay, it's Thursday 20th of November, about 4 o'clock. Alright, so I watched you taking Claudette through the process of that assessment, which consisted of an observation, inspection of some product evidence and some inspection of a witness statement. Okay, I thought that went pretty well. It was a fairly short and sweet observation, but all the elements were there. You'd done some good preparation for the observation. The plan was in place, all the detail of what you expected Claudette to do was there. The actual standards that you were expecting her to work against was listed. Your plan included the chance to look at product evidence and any witness statements that were available. So you've planned for that to happen, and it did, which is good. The assessment plan was written in the correct format and signed and dated. Claudette had a copy of the performance standards by her, which had obviously been used. There were ticks on it and it was dog-eared and stuff, so obviously your candidate knew what she was working towards. When you were doing the observation, it wasn't just Claudette doing something in front of you, you were asking her useful questions. For example, when she showed you about using her signature, you did ask her whether she had to use like a house style, a Hounslow house style and terminology for that statement. Claudette said she didn't, that's fine. And also, when she was showing you how she goes about compressing files, you actually asked her to show you how can you tell if the file's been compressed, and got her to point out where you would look to find that info. So you were asking her some very good questions there, I thought. You looked at all the different kinds of evidence that were available at the time. You've agreed some further actions with Claudette in your feedback there, so she knows exactly what she's got to do for the next time you meet. And I thought with the feedback that I've just observed you giving her, that was clear, very to the point. You explained exactly which ones she'd met and which ones she still had yet to meet. Gave us, again, a clear direction as to what was going to happen in the very near future in terms of the other bits that she has to do. So I was very happy with the way that process went. The only other thing I thought you possibly could have done, as well as getting Claudette to do things while you watched her, again, just to track back to some of the things that she's done previously, which would obviously show you her consistent performance, just get her to call up some of the emails that she sent recently, which had attachments or had been sent to a group or something. It looked like she had some existing groups on her distribution list, so that was another aspect perhaps you could have got her to show you as well. But otherwise, you know, you were prompting her to display her mastery of all the techniques that she gave. So I think you gave her a very good chance to show off her competence in that unit.
Great, but that's useful feedback, thank you, yes, because I should have referred back to some of her previous work.
Okay, but on the whole, I thought that was a good observation and some very good feedback. I thought that was done in a very good manner. So that would conclude my feedback to Sue. Thank you. Okay.